Good afternoon, it's your friend and neighbourhood Weeb, the Eisenberg here, and today, as of a suggestion from a fellow YouTuber slash friend, today is going to be a top 10 countdown of my favourite Pokemon. Now, in this countdown will be some official Pokemons and some unofficial Pokemons. So, yeah, before we get started, I am well aware that I am saying Pokemons, and it should be Pokemon. So, just in case anyone comments, it's not Pokemons, it's Pokemon. It's called comedy. That's why I'm doing it. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into the countdown. At number 10, it's Polygon, or Porygon. Now, there's a number of reasons why it's number 10. Because it's at number 10 because, yes, it's my favourite Pokemon at number 10. Partly because it's so hard to get in the games. Because you have to get a certain amount of coins to get it in the game corner. Also in Pokemon Go, you have to be really, really lucky to catch one in the wild. My first Porygon, I caught in Pokemon Go was in Carlisle, just outside the phone shop. The phone shop that I'm talking about is, I think it's Phones for You, I'm not sure, but it was directly outside of that phone shop on the high street in Castle Douglas. Castle Douglas? No, Carlisle. There we go. I've had 2 coffees and I'm saying random stuff. God help the world. Anyway, on to number 9. And number 9 is Birdhouse from Pokemon Clover. Now, Pokemon Clover is a fun game. The reason I like this Pokemon is because it doesn't ask too much of you after you catch it. Well, bearing in mind that this Pokemon, obviously, it was in my box since I got it at the beginning of the playthrough that I'm doing at the minute. Apart from that, it's a good steady number 9 because it doesn't go out of its way to show you that it's a fake made up Pokemon. It just shows you that, yeah, I'm a birdhouse and I'm a Pokemon birdhouse. So yeah, kind of freaky though with that eye in the middle, or if it's a mouth, I don't know. But anyway, it's a talking point for future reference. So yeah, let's hurry along to number 8. Pokemon number 8 would have to be this. So number 8 on the countdown is Smeargle. A Gen 2 Pokemon. I immediately liked it when I saw it because of its gimmick of being able to copy any move it sees first. Although that led to many a battles that it lost from me because said move that I wanted it to sketch, i.e. copy, was far too powerful for my current Smeargle level, which means you had to level up your Smeargle to a point that it had 4 sketches, which obviously led to quite over-leveled Smeargles. But yeah, I mean, like I remember I had one back in the day, back in the day, that had transform off a Ditto, Fly, and Dig, I think. So that was basically really kind of busted for me to have a Smeargle like that, because on one hand I had the ability to transform into any other Pokemon. I could fly as the transformed Pokemon. So to say that I was to transform into a Polygon, if it was like my Smeargle versus Porygon, I basically could be a copied Ditto, not a copied Ditto, sorry, a copied Smeargle that could fly, dig, yeah. So hopefully this boy is in Generation 8 Sword and Shield, because if he is, he's going to be on my team from the get-go, wherever he is. Yep. Big stretch. God, making these videos are tiring. Only joking. We're going to head to number 7 now. Number 7 is Unjoy. As you can see, you can read its entry in the Pokedex here. Now, the reason it's my favourite number 7 Pokemon is because, yes, it's a fake Pokemon, sorry, but it was made cool by Hoodlum Callum when he played through Pokemon Clover. Obviously, the reason I say that and I dropped his name is because I'm a subscriber of his, and basically anything he puts out is gold for me. I can just watch it for hours on end. So it's his favourite Pokemon, and it's my favourite Pokemon at the same time, which is pretty coincidental, because basically it's a dead Nurse Joy, and it's a bit weird. I like weird Pokemon, if you know Dogcast. Number 6 next. And then at number 6 is your boy Infernape. Now, he would have been higher up on the list, but as I says, I've got quite a few more generations to cover. Ow, 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 my foot's asleep. Oh, wait a minute, guys and girls. My foot's asleep. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, oh. I just hate it when you sit on your foot and you've got to wait for a while until it kind of numbs it. Yeah. It's affecting my mouth as well. Anyway. Pins and needles. Ouchie. Anyway, yeah. Back to what I was saying. The reason Infernape is at number 6 is because he was a pretty good mon in Generation 4. And obviously, there's obviously better kind of fire monsters that are going to be properly kind of given justice later on in the countdown. Sorry if I seem distracted. It's just the pins and needles on my foot are really taking my attention. Let's get to number 5. This is my favourite mon for the slot. Number 5. I think we're at number 5, I'm not sure. It's not because it's a gimmick monster, it's just because Generation 5, I seen this one as kind of like the face of Generation 5. I liked it, the fact that it was the ability where it had, where whatever you had in your sixth Pokeball in your party, it changed into, which is quite fun because you could fool quite a lot of people in the game into thinking that, say, you would have a Chestnut. No, wait a minute, Chestnut's the wrong generation, hold on. You could have a Galvantula with a move that this Pokemon would have. Hence why I love the fact that it's called the Tricky Fox Pokemon. If anyone out there watching this is an artist, could they possibly draw a fan-made version of this Pokemon for me? Because I'd love to hang it up on my wall. Number 4 now? Yeah? In this slot, number 4 is this evolution line, Gumi. Mainly because it's a weird looking snail dragon. And obviously if you know me, you know that I kinda like gimmicky Pokemon. And ones that look weird and unique. It was a pain to evolve it in rain. So basically you had to find somewhere in the Kalos region where you could evolve it in the rain. And I'm like, if Pokemon were actually real and this Pokemon was native to Scotland, you'd be able to level it up quite quick to its final stage. Because it's a rainy country, Scotland, when it gets going. Number 3's next, I think. And then number 3 slot is this guy, or girl. It is Shinx. Now, Shinx is my favourite one, also from the generation it's in, because it's a cute wee boy slash girl, whatever gender it is, when you pick it up, when you catch it. Mainly because it is quite capable of helping you out in the part of the game that you catch it. It has a good set of moves in my eyes and evolves into a really cool third stage Luxray. I can remember Clement had one of these that evolved to its final stage eventually in the X and Y anime in Pokemon. And I can see why people like this Pokemon because it's really likeable. I don't know if it was a Pikachu clone for its generation, I'm not sure. But yeah, as you can see, as I scroll down, it's adorable, really adorable. That's the second stage, Luxio. So, yeah. Now we're getting to the later half of the video. Yeah, so in position number 2 is from Pokemon Sienna, sorry. It is this little cutie pie here. I'll try and get like zoomed right in. It's Ponfant. Oh, wait a second. Yep, it's Ponfant right there. Mainly because it's an elephant starter Pokemon that's that's the type water. Its evolution line is obviously I can't remember that one. That's its middle stage, and that's its final stage. To be honest, it does get more bulky when it gets to this stage, but also it loses its cuteness, obviously because it's evolved to its final stage. But you can trade out cuteness for this Pokemon's strength when it reaches this level. Which reminds me, I need to get back into Pokemon Sienna to see where I am. But anyway, number 2 is going to be this little cutie. Is in number 2 slot. To be quite honest, between this Pokemon and Rowlet, it's the best starter for Generation 7 because at the beginning of Generation 7 it was obviously kind of all new things with no gyms and that. This Pokemon helps you out in Landless Trial. Got the amount of bugs and the grass types that you have to go through to do her like kind of mission thing. Mainly because it's got like a lot of character in the Pokemon anime, which is a very good staple to Ash's team because obviously, spoilers, he won the Pokemon League for Alola and everyone's still like, good on you mate for winning it. I don't know if he used the Litten's evolved form in the final matchup with Gladion. No, but anyway, he should have done, but he didn't. No, he didn't. But anyway, apart from that, he's my favourite from Generation 7. Apart from Rowlet, of course. Which brings me to a very, very tricky situation now because we're going to go to the number 1 spot in this countdown, but it's going to be something different. And in the number 1 spot is Generation 8's good boy, Scorbunny. But before I get into it, this Pokemon I'm about to show you also is kind of a joint first place with Scorbunny. And joint first place with Scorbunny is this fellow. The evolution for Farfetch'd is this guy. Feel free to insert the customary Dio meme right here if you want. No, this guy, Farfetch'd, is joint first place with Scorbunny. Just because between this guy on the screen now and Scorbunny, they're going to be on my team in the first 2 slots, to be honest. But anyway, like I says also, the true number 1 that I mentioned originally, being Scorbunny, is the fact that immediately when I saw him in the reveal trailer for Generation 8 Sword and Shield, was because he reminded me of Chimchar back in Generation 4, I think. Yeah, might be wrong about that. It's because obviously I like a kind of energetic, kind of fire starter Pokemon. that obviously is going to be like kind of good for the first couple of gyms or something. I have not yet figured out the nickname I'm going to give to Scorbunny. But judging by the art here that I found on Google, it's a toss up because it's a toss up between calling him Cream from the Sonic franchise, because it reminds me of Cream, the way he's running in that. Could also call him Sonic, but it would make sense because Sonic is a hedgehog, not a bunny. But what I'll do is, when I receive this little fellow in November 15th, when the game comes out, I shall be just randomly picking a nickname for him when I see him on my living room TV. And that's about it, really. Sorry if it's been inconsistent and I've not known where I've been in the countdown. But like Scorbunny is now, I gotta jet out of here. Pyong, 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 to the next video to get it up and ready for the weekend. Yep. But anyway, thanks for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye for now.